What's good, beautiful people? Welcome to the first episode on Discord of the Sportsload. I'm your host, Ja. This is my brother from another, Mr. GPS himself, Mr. Garrett Paul Smith, and a temporary third host, Mr. Jax. Baby Jax is here to
Yeah,
support, show love.
the future host of Sportsload.
Yes, the branch, the extension, if you will.
Once me and you
Yeah.
die or whatever, we're too old to
He's
talk.
gonna take,
Jax is gonna
yeah,
take over with someone else. He's
exactly.
gonna get like a token white friend.
Right. Barrett. He'll get himself a Barrett.
Yeah, or like a berry or something. I don't know.
Oh man, well, it's what
or a
championship
George or
Sundays.
something, or a Greg.
Yeah, for Ron Greg. Oh man, but yeah, man, today is championship Sundays, man. Big weekend, huge weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, big games, man. One game was a dud, and the other one was I expected classic, man. A great game.
yeah, and
Uh,
expected devil magic.
yeah. Devil Magic. Like, listen, man, Chiefs Nation, stand up, baby. I'm ready. You know who I'm rooting
I'm
for.
low key happy the Chiefs won though, because it's like,
Yeah, you're not a
yeah,
Buffalo guy
yeah, I'm
at
not a big
all.
Buffalo fan.
Yeah, and listen, this is history, man. This is pretend. This has never happened. Even during the Brady years, the Cowboys
Oh yeah,
dominating
it's
the
because it's
Cowboys.
a potential three-peat, right?
Yeah, the three. This is historic. This is big. This is like we're witnessing history right now.
And it couldn't happen to a worse team.
Oh man, listen, man. I'm not gonna lie and say I've been a life Chiefs fan, but the minute Patrick Mahomes got drafted, man, I was all in. I knew he was gonna be good. I didn't know he was gonna be this great, but
Yeah, true.
yeah,
He is
I don't
he
see
is really good though.
yeah, he's great, man. He's already a Hall of Famer if he retires tomorrow.
Oh
But
yeah,
now he just
easily.
yeah, first ballot, no issues. And I know we're gonna go through the games, but just to talk about Patrick Mahomes right now is like to just witness his game. Like he's chasing Brady right now. Right now he's at Joe Montana level, which is like he's pretty much right now about to conquer the number two spot,
Yep.
pretty much. And now he's going after number one. Now that's a tall task. I think Brady might have set the bar way too high, but this kid is still young.
Super high.
Yeah,
Like
and but he's
7 Super Bowls. I mean,
yeah.
Mahomes is
I
on his
mean,
way
dude,
though, honestly.
yeah, he's definitely he's at what three right now, right?
Yeah, 3. 3.
He's at three. He's and I think Montana's what four.
Yeah, I think Montana's 4.
Yeah, so he's just chasing number two right now. Once he finishes number two,
Then it's
he's
just
gonna go
3
after number
more.
one. Yeah, it can be done, but I don't think it's. Can you? I mean, I don't want to look over the Eagles. I think that's gonna be a crazy matchup, and I think the Eagles are a better team than they were when they went to the Super Bowl against them last time, and they
Yeah,
almost
last
beat
time.
them. Yeah, and I think I still think it's gonna be a great game no matter what. It's gonna be close. I mean, it's pretty the Kansas City Chiefs. So you still have a shot. Like you said, that Mahomes devil magic is
Yeah,
it's
it's
real,
crazy.
man.
And also the Eagles have the X factor, Saquon Barkley.
With the Saquon Barkley, listen, people think I should be mad. Look, I'm happy for the guy.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
not.
should be
I don't
mad at
want
the
the.
Giants, really, not
I'm mad at the
Saquon.
Giants organization. Yeah, they
Yeah,
let that kid go.
yeah,
That's on them. They got to eat that. Yeah, but I don't
yep.
want him to win a championship though. I want him to be successful. I want him to be great. He's wearing the wrong colors though, and I don't want him to wear those colors with a ring on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
I would have rooted for them against any other team. If they were against Baltimore, I'd have probably rooted for them.
Right.
But if it was against Buffalo, I would have rooted for Buffalo.
Well, it makes sense because
Any
it's
other,
your division
yeah,
rival. So
yeah, it's my division rivals, yeah. But I would have rooted for them against any other team, really.
yeah,
Yeah, I think I think there's greatness in Patrick Mahomes. And look, Josh Allen. You know what? Let's just get to the first game. We could talk. We're gonna be mostly talking about the second game anyway. So we'll
yeah.
just get to the first game and get that out the books. Before we get to that though, Garrett, you're in and out as far as your video.
Oh, really? I noticed
Yeah,
that it's like not great.
yeah, but I'm just seeing your logo, which is a great logo, by the way. Let's go, Mets.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Pete too, man. We got what's going on. Pete is fucking shit up, man. Well, not Pete. Boris is fucking it up.
Yeah, it's Boris. I don't. Ugh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Terrible, man. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I think eventually Pete is just gonna have to take a dumb deal. Probably like nobody's gonna give Pete a crazy deal. Like somebody, I think Toronto might do it, but I don't know. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that
Yeah.
works.
So, so let's get to the first game. Philly. It was look, man. It was a close game. Look again, not surprising by the outcome at all. We could both agree on that. I
Yeah,
think,
yeah. We
like,
thought the Eagles were gonna win most likely, but
yeah, and then to be honest, Washington was playing with house money anyway.
yeah, they were kind of
Like,
like on a. People were saying like it's a Mets. It's like the Mets magical run, you know.
yeah, 100%. That's
They
a
just
perfect
hit like
analogy for sure.
they went to the conference game and they just got
Hmm.
they got beat by a better team
A better
overall.
team, yeah, yeah. It went back to the video thing again,
Ugh.
but yeah, I think it honestly. I
It's
just
probably
think
fine though if it's only on your end because I'm seeing my screen, so and I'm
okay,
recording
so
on
then
my
we should be
end. Yeah.
yeah, so we should be fine. But I think at the end of the day, I think they have nothing to hang their head low on. But I mean, you can easily look at it, what the reason they lost was the turnover game. Like Jaden Daniels didn't mess the game up. He played a good game, not a
Yeah, he did
great
have
game,
one pick, but
right? But the game was pretty much was that late in the game, right?
yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna. Again, he probably was forcing the issue, trying to get the game, trying to bring the team back. But the game was pretty much over from pretty much you could say when Saquon ran that ball for the first touchdown of the game. You
Yeah,
could see where this game was going.
he just man, he just ended their season so hard.
Yeah.
their defense, the Commanders' defense couldn't stop him for anything.
No, and then but they shouldn't. Again, nobody could stop Saquon really.
Yeah, nobody has been able to. So it's not even
No,
really their defense's fault. It's just kind of like
no,
Saquon's just the X factor,
pretty much. And
and
he's playing on a crazy level right
yeah,
now.
he's like crazy elite now. I mean, he always
Yeah, and
was
then
pretty good, but now it's like
well, you give
you're
him a
seeing
good,
like
you
the
give him,
real potential
yeah,
unlocked now because the Eagles' play calling is like,
yeah. Well, they got a way better line than the Giants have. The
yeah,
Giants
it's
never
true.
really had a line.
It's true.
So you give a guy a decent line, he's gonna run right all over the place.
And Jalen
Mhm.
Hurts isn't no slouch either, at least in terms
No,
of like
this
throwing
was
the
his
ball
best. This
downfield.
let me tell you, today was his best game of the year. 'Cause remember, he's pretty down year this year for him, like
Yeah,
throwing
it
the
has
ball.
been
Like,
pretty mid actually.
yeah, and this was his best game of the season so far.
And he
So
he
like,
looked sharp actually. He looked
he
like
looked
he was
very
like
sharp.
on top of it, more so than he
Yeah,
has all season.
right. I agree. He killed it this. He
That's
killed
good.
it
If he's
today.
gonna
Like,
beat the Chiefs, he's gonna need to be like
well,
top of his game.
they really have to play like this, exactly like this, to
Oh yeah,
come up with a
better than
win.
this because the Chiefs are gonna get
Yeah,
every single call their way.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. And that's going to be a problem, I think, for the Chiefs. Is even though they have Chris Jones and they have out of all the defense that the Eagles played in during the playoffs, this will be the best defense they're going to come against. But I don't see nobody in the Chiefs defense that could stop Saquon right now.
Yeah, they
To be
don't have
honest
the
with you,
defensive line to possibly
no.
even imagine stopping him. It's gonna be a shootout, like an offensive shootout.
Pretty much. I think it's going to be exactly how the last game looked against each other, the last Super Bowl with each other.
But
And it's
like
going to come out the
higher
last play.
scoring, like
Yeah.
40
What was
points each.
what was the score of that Super Bowl? Wasn't that a high scoring Super Bowl too?
Wasn't it in the third? I want to say it was in like the 30s at least.
Let me look that up.
Yeah.
Chiefs, Eagles. What was it? 2020 or 21? No, it's 42-30.
Oh, see, it was high scoring. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I think it's
Wait,
gonna be
was it?
similar. It's gonna be similar, if not higher, maybe, because Saquon's gonna just run the heck all over them.
No. I'm sorry, bro. I got that wrong. I think 'cause I was looking at the other game. I was looking at that was a regular season game. When was
Okay.
it? It was 22? 38-35. Sorry, it was a
Okay. Yeah.
close game. Yeah.
That sounds more right.
Yeah, it was 20. Yeah, Chiefs came from behind to defeat the
I
Eagles in
think it's
that
gonna
game.
be higher scoring, like in the 40s, because
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that actually benefits Kansas City.
yeah.
If
I mean,
yeah,
well, does it though? Because like if it's a close game, it does. But if it's like
yeah, but you can't let Saquon run all over you. That's time management right there. You know what I mean? Unless Saquon
yeah,
just breaks out every Saquon breaks out. Hey, look, I think time of possession is going to be important for Kansas City. You have to hold on to the way to beat Saquon is not let him run the ball at all. They, no,
Yeah,
keep him
just to
off the
let him
field.
touch the ball, basically.
So maybe a high scoring game might not be the best option, but I think eventually that's just the Chiefs' pedigree. It just make the game ugly and
Yep.
make it high scoring. Like
Yeah, I
nothing the
agree.
Chiefs have done in the playoffs surprised none of us. Like we all knew this game's going to be close, and they just find a way to win.
Yeah,
And the
every
way
game
the
is
Eagles,
close, and every game
yeah,
is a call where the refs miss it, or they call it on purpose or something. It's like, come
yeah.
on.
I think their best bet is like if they could keep Saquon under 200 yards, that's the
I
Kansas City
mean,
Chiefs is going to
but
win.
to be fair, the command I almost said the Redskins. That was almost a slip. The Commanders kept Saquon to under 200 yards, only 118.
Yeah, but he
They
did he really
still
need to play
lost
the
by
he didn't play the
30.
fourth quarter, did he? Did he sit out most of the fourth quarter though?
Oh yeah, probably.
It was like a mercy killing pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I think the third string running back had a touchdown today.
I
Yeah,
think so.
to make
Yeah,
it.
I think
Yeah,
so.
so like, yeah, Saquon could. It was a generous 118.
Yeah.
I think. I
He
think
probably could have
Saquon was just.
done 200 if he really wanted to. Yeah, you're right. Will
Yeah,
Shipley did have a touchdown,
yeah. You see,
and
so
Jalen
that
Hurts
just
had 3 rushing touchdowns as well. So
they had 7 rushing touchdowns as a team.
yeah, I know. I see that. It's
That's
nuts.
wild. Yeah, so Saquon could have had his way with that. I don't see
Kenny
them
Pickett
doing that.
contributed too. He had -3 yards.
There you go.
That guy.
Yeah. Talk about he was really the future of the Steelers, bro. Go figure.
They really missed
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah, that was a swing and a miss on that one for sure. But I
Oh,
don't know.
also
I
shout
think
out Cooper DeJean.
yo, man, he had a big game.
White corners, man, coming back.
Yeah, they exist, man. They
Yeah, they're
exist.
real, man.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
Yeah,
That's a relic.
literally.
But yeah, man, it was Washington has nothing to hang their head low on. They well overachieved. They're probably 2 years ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah, they're
So
gonna be really good in like 2 or 3 years. It's gonna be like
yeah, and
Chiefs of the NFC kind of thing.
yeah, they could easily be that. And also, Brandon, they got money to spend next year, and they're gonna fix that defense up.
Yeah, once they fix that
'Cause
defense, it's gonna be
they're
tough.
gonna be unstoppable. They're gonna be
Giants
unstoppable.
are in trouble.
Yeah, well, look, I don't see the Giants doing anything until year 3 of the Shador Stevenson experiment.
Right? And what do you think about the Cowboys hiring Brian Schottenheimer?
That right there wasn't surprising. It's a control pick. You know what I mean? Like this Jerry's running the show. You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean?
I
It's
agree.
Jerry's show.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
controllable.
but Brian Schottenheimer when he was with the Jets was awful as OC.
So
So
that's what I'm saying. Like he wasn't anything special. He's just a
yeah,
controllable guy. Like it was. If you really think Dion was gonna be there, like you think he was gonna shut Dion up? No, that's 2 alphas. Jerry's the only alpha in the room. You know what I
right.
mean?
You
And
can't have another
it was
alpha. It would hurt his ego too much.
yeah. That's why anything you hear, every time you hear these rumors of these big time coaches, I'm like, nope, it's gonna be somebody like from the outskirts.
Right.
Like
Somebody that's already in
something
the organization or like somebody that's like
yeah.
submissive.
And I think what's gonna end up gonna happen is that guy's gonna pretty much groom for Jason Witten. I think that's the future coach of the Cowboys anyway.
Yeah, it could be.
I
I
think that's
mean, the
yeah,
Jets kind of did that with Aaron Glenn, so
right. So and Jason Witten is already within the organization already doing. I think he's a coach for something. I don't remember. I forgot.
isn't
I
he
don't know if
like
he's
a
a
coach for
linebacker
like
still.
tight ends or something?
Tight ends. I'm sorry. Yeah, tight end
Yeah, he
coach.
was a
Yeah.
tight end.
So yeah. So they're just grooming him to be the next big coach and I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Like nothing the Cowboys do surprises me. As long as Jerry's still alive and kicking, Jerry's calling the shots.
Yeah, I mean, he
You know what
always
I mean?
has been,
Yeah,
and as
yeah.
long as
That's
he's calling the shots, I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy.
no. Like look what's going to happen
Oh,
next
our
year. That
friend
team
just
is just
texted us saying I called it Chiefs
yeah,
versus Eagles. All right, calm down
yeah,
there.
yeah. He did. Yeah, fuck
Everyone
that
knew that
guy.
was gonna happen.
Yeah, we pretty much. I mean, I think we did both have Chiefs. I think we all had Chiefs Eagles, right?
Yeah, I think so because
Yeah.
it was the obvious pick for everything. It's
Yeah. Yeah, we just I don't know. I honestly think like the Cowboys need to do is let Jerry croak and then they could rise. Because look, here's the thing, right? they have they had money issues last year as far as like what they're gonna who they sign and who they're gonna bring back. They couldn't even bring back Derrick Henry, right? And Derrick Henry was a $10 million player, and then you end up signing you extended CD and you extended the quarterback, right?
Yep.
Makai Parson is now your guy. You're gonna franchise this kid?
I mean, I guess they have to, right?
Yeah. And then where is it gonna lead? You still need a running back. The offensive line is older, not that great. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? They don't even have a
Yeah.
tight end.
Yeah, and Dak is like a $90 million cap hit as well,
Yeah. So
which is like
what? That
they didn't really structure his deal quite right. They need to like restructure
no,
that.
it's gonna be a problem. Like this team is gonna be bad because they tie money to two players. It's like exactly like how the Bengals are running. They're the Bengals of the NFC.
Yeah,
They're just the
kind of.
Bengals who actually make
Yeah,
the playoffs.
sometimes. Well,
Well, yeah, sometimes, yeah. But I don't know. I think what they need to do is I think the Cowboys are gonna be bad. I think eventually they're gonna roll. They're gonna change role with the Giants. I think the Cowboys are gonna be the bottom of the team,
yeah,
bottom of
they're
the
gonna
barrel
tank
soon.
with
Hmm.
Schottenheimer.
Yeah, I think Scheinheimer's he's on a 4 year deal, I believe, right?
Was it a 4-year
By
deal?
year,
I didn't see what the
I
deal was.
it doesn't even matter. You know, coaches come and go. So like with Jerry, he could opt out of that contract whenever he wants. He could void that shit.
Oh yeah, that's
But
true. Yeah, it's
middle of year two, if this team is not making any type of progress, he's gone. And they're gonna just tank for whatever they're gonna move. They're gonna move on. You probably gonna have to trade CD, and they're gonna be stuck with uh with Dak's contract because
yeah.
nobody's gonna
That's the
take
thing.
on
They're
that
really gonna be
contract.
stuck with this contract because it's like
Yeah,
it's not Deshaun Watson level bad, but it's like pretty
it's still
bad.
bad. Yeah, you're right. It's not Deshaun bad, but it's pretty bad
I mean, especially if he doesn't
because
play well, and that's another whole issue.
no. And look, to be fair, like 2 years last year, he was considered an MVP candidate. So, and then this year was just marred by injury. So Dak just needs to find consistency in his game.
Yeah,
I,
though
I
that's
still think
literally it.
he's
I
a
think he has the talent
yeah.
to do it. It's just
Oh yeah, he's top 10 in my book. And again, I'm a Cowboy hater for life, but I'm not a blind person. You know what I mean? I think he's top 10. I just think it's just him and CD, and then if you take CD out that team, you have a very bad team. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're good at all. I think that they're lacking a running back, they're lacking an offensive line, and they're lacking a tight end. And then you got a one draft. I mean, you have the draft, but that's just patchwork. You know?
yeah.
And what are you really gonna do?
I mean, they could do a lot of things, but
Yeah, I mean, like that contract of Dak, it's gonna hurt them in the long run
yeah,
for
I
sure.
think so. It's already hurting them in the short term with the 90 million
Yeah,
cap hit this year.
financially, yeah.
It's
And
like
I think
half
Dak
the
is 30
cap
now,
almost.
right?
It's only he's like 31, I want to say.
So he's
It's,
older than Mahomes.
he might be.
Wow.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, but
No,
I
he's
think you're right.
31. I was right.
He's
Wow.
31. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right. I just looked it
Yeah.
up. He's 31.
And how long is this deal for?
Couple years, 5 years, I
Yeah.
think. I think it was a
So
5-year
he's
deal.
probably so he'll be like
I'll
36,
double check
37.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. But either way, it's gonna be in his mid to late 30s.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know. The Cowboys are gonna be they're gonna have some problems. Now let's get to the second game, the real Super Bowl, I think.
Oh, it's
Like,
4 years. 4 years, 240
oh,
million.
so okay, so he'll be 35, 36. So he'll still be towards the end of his prime.
Yeah, he'll still be okay.
Yeah, all right, that's not a shitty contract. It's just the money wise, it's gonna be a cap hit.
The
That's what it
cap hit
is.
is what the problem is. I
Yeah, he's gonna
think
take it. He's gonna
he
take
might be
it.
worth it, but yeah.
Yeah, he's worth it to a team under the cap, not for the Cowboys though.
Yeah, not for a team like the Cowboys, it's true.
Yeah, they got so many holes, man, and that team. I don't know. But let's move on to the real game, the Mahomes and Allen Bowl. It's a great game. Lived up to the hype as expected. Damn, that catch, man. It was Aaron. What's his name? Mark Andrews, all over
Oh
again.
yeah,
It
Dalton
just
Kincaid. Yeah, it's
a kid, bro.
yeah. Oh my
To
god.
be fair, like to be honest, I didn't think it was. I thought it was a throw up, and I didn't think I thought it was just an incomplete pass. When you saw the replay, I was like, dude, he could have caught that.
Yeah, he really could have. And it seems like tight ends this year are getting absolutely dumped on.
Yeah,
Mark
what
Andrews and
if
Kincaid
you
now.
if you're a tight end and you try to get the bag, good luck this year. It's
Yeah,
not
they've had
happening.
a bad year, man. The only one having a
Yeah,
good
it's a
year is
bad year.
Kelsey, and it's only because he has a hot girl, or he has a girlfriend. That's it. It's the only
Oh man.
reason.
Oh man. Talk that shit, Garrett.
Yeah, right. I'm right though. No one can tell me I'm
Yeah, yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, you're not. I can't. Even his down year is everybody else's good year. That's how
Right.
great he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, his down year will be anybody else's good
That's
year.
what they say about Aaron Rodgers as well. Aaron
Exactly.
Rodgers' down year is any QB's good year.
Yeah, even this year included. I would even throw in this year. Aaron Rodgers' bad year, technically this year, was he didn't look at his picks to touchdown ratio.
Yeah, that's true. It's like,
You know what I mean? And then imagine how much drop balls he had by Lazard in the end zone and Conklin in the end zone.
uh,
You know what I mean?
yeah, don't remind me.
So yeah, I'm just saying, like his down year, if fucking anybody on the Giants quarterback staff had that number, he would have been a Pro Bowler. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
true. Any other guy, any other team, on any other team, it would have been like, oh wow, this guy's really good. He
Yeah.
should be, should be a Pro Bowl or or
Also,
what is it,
yeah,
All Pro?
yeah, an All Pro. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Before we get to the Chiefs game, what are your thoughts on Aaron Glenn? I like him as a coach. I just don't know if it's a coach you guys should have got. I really wanted you guys to get an offensive minded coach.
Yeah, I really wanted an offensive
And
minded one as well, but I don't mind that he's
I
like
think
a
he's a great,
former Jets guy. I feel like
which is a
he
plus.
could be like a player's coach too, because he was a player. He used to
Yeah,
play.
he knows how to talk to the players. I like him a lot. I just think you'll see either that or New Orleans. So
Yeah,
pick your death sentence. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
that I think on paper, if it was up to me, I would have picked the Jets over the Saints anyway. So the
Probably a
Saints is a
better
mess.
situation because we have at
Yeah,
least more talent on the roster.
yeah, way more talent. You just need to figure out what you're gonna do at QB.
Yeah, and also
Yeah,
we hired a
maybe.
general manager too,
Yeah,
a guy
he's
from the
from
Broncos.
for the Broncos.
Yeah,
How
he was like an
any
assistant.
anything on him? Do you know about?
Not really. He just was an assistant to a lot of good GMs, so hopefully he learned something from them.
Okay, that's
Apparently
good.
he's a good talent evaluator, which is good. I like that.
That's good. Yeah.
That's good for the
So
draft.
then that's great.
Yeah.
Uh, you know what? Were y'all picking in the second round by any chance?
Oh, light just fell down for no reason. That's
Technical difficulties.
not even
Mhm.
just fell down like randomly. What the?
There's a
Trying
ghost
to
in your house, bro.
trying to kill me? I mean, luckily it's
Just
like
kidding.
not heavy or that big.
Like,
What was the
pause.
question again? Oh yeah, Jets second round.
Yeah, second round. Or you guys pick because there's a guy. There's two guys. I want you Jets fans to keep in mind at QB. If you guys are looking for QB, to like not to start, but to at least be that to be the maybe the future. You know what I mean? Like second year guy. I just want to know where you guys pick because he might be gone in the second round.
I think it's still seventh.
Okay, so like 37th or something. Oh no, like probably like 40 something, right? 32.
Yeah,
So
whatever it is,
45.
seven. So it'd
Yeah.
be
Keep
32.
keep an eye on the kid from the quarterback from Ole Miss because I had him going to the Giants at 32. If because the Giants picked second in the it will be 34. I mean, the Giants picked second in the second round. If Shador and Cam is gone, they could have a raw talent. If you Jets fans really want to check out this kid, his last name is Dart or Joseph
Oh yeah,
Dart
I've heard of him.
or
Jack's.
Dork.
It's
Yeah,
like
Dork.
Jack
Yeah,
Start or
Jackson.
something.
Yeah,
Jackson
something
Dart or
like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Really good. That guy got a cannon.
Oh,
He's
I
just a
like
little
that.
bit raw. Yeah, he's raw as far as everything else, but his over 20-yard percentage is legit. Like he's NFL. He has an NFL arm for sure.
Kind of sounds
It's
like a
just a little.
Josh Allen type.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Actually, he's Josh Allen. So again, if you have a good system behind him, which the Jets never tend to do when it comes to quarterbacks, get a legit quarterback coach to guide this guy, and even bring in like a bridge quarterback to learn from. I guess it's gonna be tough to say who that bridge would be, but I honestly think you guys could definitely benefit from a kid like that. Because I wanted the Giants to go after him if the two quarterbacks are going in the first round. So keep eye on that guy. Also heard like Jalen Monroe, the kid from Alabama, but he's more of a runner. He don't got an arm.
Yeah, we
There's
need
other
a
the
we
kid from
need a real
Syracuse.
quarterback.
Yeah, the kid from Syracuse is really good too. I think the fact that he played in the Syracuse is really it really damaged his
Yeah,
stock.
because
I
it's not
forgot
a
his
very
name.
good, like, well-known football
No, it's more of
conference.
a
That's
basketball school. Yeah.
yeah, and the whole
So
conference is
the
not
top
really well known for football. Although Drake May did come out of North Carolina, so
true. Yeah, and
yeah,
this kid is he has first round talent. It's just that he played in Syracuse. So, and if you watch the game against him and Cam, and he beat Miami, and that guy is really good. I forgot his name, but he's like a third round talent right now. And the only reason he's been fallen is because he's in that division.
right, yeah,
So
because in that
yeah,
conference, it's
so
not really well known for football.
right. So just be on the lookout for that. Again, Jets fans, you guys do the homework and check it out. But the kid, those two guys are legit. I think is legit talent. But what do I know?
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah,
don't know. You watch football, so
yeah. Just look at. I watched. This is the most college football I ever watched in my life. Was this
because
year?
you're scouting for the
And I was scouting for
Giants.
the Giants, baby.
I wonder if are
There
they
are.
gonna call you and like ask you your opinion or?
You can call me an opinion. Like I'm pretty. The top 10 guys, I'm pretty sure. I'm like I know
No, I mean the
very
Giants. Are
well.
they gonna call you and ask?
They should. Like I
They
think they
should. I
should
mean,
go. Yeah. I think what's gonna end up happening. I think Shador's coming to the Giants. I think he's gonna pull out his Eli card and let the teams know to let the Titans and Cleveland know I'm not playing for you guys.
yeah, he probably should do that if he
I,
wants to. I feel like if he knows he wants to be there.
yeah, it's pretty much a given. Now, I mean, between the two, I would rather have Cam Ward over Shador because Cam is a bigger back. I mean, a bigger quarterback,
Yeah,
and he has a better arm. He's more mobile. But Shador, he has an NFL arm and he is tough. He can take a hit. So
which is most
but
important, of course.
yeah, and
Yeah,
the kid could again. He just got to work on his mobility. He don't have to be. If he could move like how look, let's be honest. Patrick Mahomes is not a mobile quarterback per se. He
I
could
mean he can
make.
run though. He can run
Yeah, he
pretty
can run.
well.
He's not a slouch, but he's not the guy you're gonna let like go run plays first. He's gonna pass
Yeah,
the
he's
ball
no
more than
Jaden
he'll run.
Daniels or Lamar Jackson for sure. But
Exactly. Or even Josh Allen. Like Josh, they
yeah,
make plays specifically for Josh. I'm surprised Josh Allen, the way he took hits today, even the last week games, he took some hits. I'm surprised he's not concussed.
the dude's like 6'4" though, or 6'5" and like
Yeah. That's
250
what I'm saying.
pounds. So he's
Yeah.
built for the league, man.
Oh yeah,
Like
he's built for the
yeah,
league.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he could take
Yeah.
it.
So I think the Giants are better off with Cam, but he's gonna be good. I think he's definitely gonna be great. I think he has the arm. We just gotta do the other things. Our thing is we have to surround him with pieces. Like you
Yeah, that's the
gotta
most
get
important part of it all, though.
yeah, you protect the kid. You gotta protect the
Yeah,
line. Get the line. The receiver, you get a receiver any round.
yeah.
They're easy to get in the
Get a tight
draft.
end.
Yeah, I like Theo Johnson, but again,
Maybe
I
more
wouldn't
of a
say no to
pass
another.
catching tight end. Like someone that's more
Nah,
of a wide receiver type.
he's too much. He's too much of a no. He's a receiver, but he drops too much passes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a better one, someone that
Yeah,
actually catches it, because you don't want to.
I agree 100%. Like if they could get one, get him. But you can never have enough receivers. You can never have enough tight ends neither. But you got to front load the offensive line. Giants got a lot of cap space. They literally could have if some guys restructure their contracts, $100 million in cap space
Ooh,
easily.
that's good for free agency then.
That's great for and spend it all on the line. Spend all that money on the line.
Yeah,
Get
like
the best top
kind of like
linemen.
the Jets did. We did that
Yeah.
last year. I mean,
hmm
it sort
And
of
then
worked, kind of.
yeah, and then like look into the trade market and see what you can get for Andrew Thomas. He's your best lineman. If you're gonna, you know what I mean. If you can't see what you can get as far as draft capital for him, you know what I mean. You can get. I don't want to let him go. He's our best lineman, but at the same time, if you're gonna front load the line with with your cap space money, why not? He might be expendable, and he is injury prone the past 2 years.
Yeah,
So see
true.
what you can get for him now.
Might as well trade him while his value's higher than
That's
rather
what I
than like
think. Yeah,
lower.
I agree.
Yeah, it
I'm
makes
not mad
sense.
at it.
It's not.
hmm
It's not a stupid thing to think, actually.
No, because again, if that's all, which hindsight being the fact that because I think they're even without the restructuring of deals, I think they're like probably 60 to 70 million dollars in cap space, something along those lines. And if that works out, if that is true, then you can still front load and get because offensive lineman, you're not giving them like 40 million or $20 million a year.
Yeah, they're
You know what I
cheaper
mean? So
than
like
most other positions.
exactly, you're more like pretty much it's gonna be the wide receiver market. That's gonna be gonna be the big market, and then you have the linemen who are what $5 to $10 million range, depending on the position of the line.
Hmm.
So I think the Giants could be in good shape financially, but again, these things the pieces gotta work. That's it. That's really what you gotta worry about.
The Giants have $47 million in cap space.
Okay.
So, and they, like you said, if they
Yeah.
cut some guys or restructure some contracts, they could
Go
lower it.
go up to 100. Yeah, you can go up to
So
100. I think
like
that's what I
you're
heard.
saying
100.
Andrew Thomas, 21 million
Right.
for this
Burns, you
cap
could
hit.
restructure and Brian Burns contract
He
as
actually
well.
has the most cap hit for you guys, 29 million.
Yeah. If you could
Dexter
restructure
Lawrence,
that deal,
23 million.
you don't let that guy go for nothing. The
And
only way
everyone
you let
else is
Dexter
relatively.
Lawrence,
Oh, Evan Neal is 7 million. Get rid of him.
I don't even think they're bringing him back. He's done.
Yeah,
He
get rid of that
played
asshole.
his last game again. Yeah, and then I think Jason Pinnock comes off the books. There's gonna be guys coming off the books just because the contract expired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good look, man. It's a good look. Now let's get to the Chiefs versus Bills, man. Tough one. Tough
Chiefs
loss
eke
for the
out
Bills.
another one
hmm
with the help of the
Uh,
refs.
nah, not this game.
Yeah,
This
the refs helped tremendously, I would say.
in this
Come on.
game?
Yeah.
Where? Explain to me.
All right. Well, first of all, let's start with the Xavier Worthy catch. I say that in quotations because it wasn't a catch.
What, the 50-50 ball?
Yeah, the Xavier Worthy catch in the where he
Yeah,
literally touched the
it,
ground while he was hitting the
it
ground,
did touch the ground. It did touch the
and
ground.
he didn't have possession of it. There's no way.
All right, I give you that
And
one.
what planet would
That,
he? Like, come on, man.
I'll give you that one. But
Yeah,
again, it was a 50-50 ball. But I'm surprised because I saw the ball hit the ground. I thought it was gonna be an
that's an
incomplete pass. I'm
incompletion
surprised.
every day of the week. He didn't have
Yeah,
possession.
it
He
was
had one
and they
hand on
reviewed
it.
it, right?
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah, and they
reviewed it.
reviewed. How did you see that? I saw
Even
it.
ball washer Tony Romo was like, "Yeah, that's an incompletion. Come on."
All right, but what else though? Okay, I give you that one. That one is a fair point.
All right. There's some others, but yeah.
I
Apparently,
think
there's a
this
lot of
game was.
holding on that last punt return by the Chiefs. Like
I
people were
get.
saying,
I
there's like
get.
a lot of holding on that play. There was like 4
There's
holdings.
holding. I'm not a Patrick Mahomes homer, but I'm just saying holding happens in every play, bro.
Yeah,
I
but it was
mean,
particularly egregious on that one play.
I didn't see anything, bro. To be honest.
Yeah.
No, but
Typical.
I'll say compared to last week's fucking horseshit game against the Texans, that this game was way better than the as far as the refs. I think it was way better this game than last game for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's
but
still not great,
for
but
the Bills though, man, you kind of feel bad for. I know you don't give a shit. I know you're probably gloating on this one because you're
yeah.
not a Bills
I
fan.
low key I want the Bills to lose, but I don't want the
Yeah.
Chiefs to win by the refs being like, well, you did, pay us off, so
I'll agree to disagree, but I kind of feel bad for Josh Allen as a player.
I mean,
Like
Allen plays like he deserves to win win a Super Bowl and stuff, but
yeah.
yeah.
The fact is like Mahomes just happens to be in their division, man,
Yeah,
in their conference.
it's the whole like Philip Rivers thing, or like what's it?
Yeah,
Like that thing where you're just in a in an era with a quarterback that's so dominant, and you just
yeah.
you just get like
just
cockblocked from it.
let me tell you something. If it wasn't like the perfect analogy is basketball for me, is Michael Jordan. When Michael was playing, if you took Michael out the game, Michael never played in the '90s for sure. The Knicks would have had at least one ring.
Yeah, yeah.
Indiana
Definitely.
would have had a ring. You know what I mean? Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing, Shaq would have had a ring way earlier for the Magics if that happened. Like so many teams could have, and even Charles Barkley could have had a ring. So many players could have had rings if it wasn't for the Jordan era. That's where it lies. And these guys, that's just the sadness of being in the wrong era. Sadly,
Yeah.
as great as Lamar Jackson is, and great as Josh Allen is, and even Jalen Hurts to an extent, these guys, especially the two guys they're Hall of Famers just talent alone and just by wins and greatness that they are. They just happen to be born in the Patrick Mahomes era, and they might speak. I think one of them. I think both can still get rings eventually. It is a it is a weird league. Patrick can get hurt. Things
Yeah, he
happen.
could. He could.
Yeah, it happened to Brady, and then Brady bounced back and got some. Even look during the Brady era, the Giants won twice. The Steelers won twice. There's teams that
Yeah, other
won.
teams do
The
sneak in
Broncos,
there sometimes, but
yeah,
and
teams will
the
sneak
Chiefs can
in.
still lose in the Super Bowl. I mean, it's still.
Right, exactly,
But
still
I think we
possible.
all know that the inevitability is the win because they got lucky this far, so doesn't seem to be
Yeah,
running out.
but well, that's the thing. I do believe luck do run out, and this might be it. I think this is. I'm more worried about this game than any other game.
Yeah, I think you have to be
I
worried about
think.
Saquon just running the heck all over them.
Yeah, I agree. I think
Yeah,
what the problem
that's
is,
what
I
my thing is. If Saquon runs
I
all over
think
them, they don't win. It's
yeah, I'm very very as a Chiefs fan, I'm very very scared of them. I really did not want to see the Eagles at all. I really was hoping
yeah,
Washington was
it
going
was
to
your
find.
worst nightmare.
Yeah, this is the worst because I wanted an easy, laid back Super Bowl. I didn't want a heart attack Super Bowl, and I'm going to get a heart attack Super Bowl. So again, I think what if the key to victory? Yes, keep Saquon on the 200, but make Jalen Hurts throw the ball. I know he had a good game, but he is the weak link of the offense if you really think about it. If you force him to throw the ball and make him like a running quarterback, I think it benefits the Chiefs because I think they got great corners, but they got good corners,
Yeah, their
and I think they
defense is
could
good
keep up.
enough. It's good
Yeah,
enough.
you have to make. I'd rather let Jalen beat me than Saquon. I'll go
Yeah,
that
you
far.
have to in this case. You have to let Jalen
Yeah,
beat you.
yeah,
I think
because
that's the key to the game right there.
because look, James Cook, like I think we could all agree he's like the second tier of the running backs in the league. You have, obviously you have, your
Barkley,
Derrick
Henry,
Henrys and Barkley. Yeah, exactly.
and then
And
you
then
have
after that,
Cook,
Cook, what I mean, he's a second tier. He's the plan B. You know
Cook,
what I mean?
Mixon, all those other guys.
Exactly. I'll put even
Brees
like
Hall.
the run Brees Hall, even the running back from Detroit, Gibbs.
Oh yeah,
He might
Gibbs.
be
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's up there
he
too. Yeah,
might be.
yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So like those guys. So I think, and he ran well against them. I think he only had 13 carries though, but I think he had 87 yards. You know what I mean? Like he could have easily, if they ran the ball more, they could have easily, he could have easily had over 100. If I'm correct, I think he had 13 carries. I could be wrong,
Who?
but
Cook.
Cook, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. 13 carries for 85 yards, 2 touchdowns.
yeah. So he could, yeah, exactly. So imagine if he ran the ball like 4 more times. And you know
I
me,
think they gave it to
I'm a,
Ty Johnson instead and Ray Davis. They gave it to them 8
yeah.
times combined. So
And look, like you know me, I'm a strong proponent of giving the guys run the ball at least 20 times. If you have a grade A running back, a running game, you run it till you die. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You live and die
they
by
ran
that.
it
But
32 times in total. Josh Allen had
right,
11 of those.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not mad at how the game plan went well. Like I mean, you're gonna have bonehead plays here and there, but I think Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills came out to play. They played the game well. They just I Kincaid drop here, and the 2 point conversion misses.
Chiefs double
Those are
magic
things that
there. Just a little magic, and then boom.
whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah, I
arguing.
know you don't care,
I'm not
but
arguing.
general
Listen,
NFL fans do care about this kind of stuff, man.
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
argue.
I'm happy it happened, but
Mhm.
I'm crying. It's like
I don't.
crocodile tears for me. I'm like, oh, the Chiefs got the refs calls. Oh,
Oh man, but I want people to understand that what we're witnessing here is greatness. Like by the Chiefs. Like this is not like it's even I do it all. I do it myself. Like we all like with the and I kind of feel bad because with the Patriots I didn't appreciate them. Like you really are witnessing greatness, like with
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes,
it's
and you
another dynasty era now.
right, and it's kind of the point where like like you people want to like root against them and all that, but me, I'm this is the first time I could actually say like this is the dynasty I really am. I really want to see go to the end until the Giants get their shit together. But you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah,
I
it's
want to
good for
ride
now.
this.
You know, it's fine. I
Yeah, I
don't. The
like
thing is,
this
I don't hate
dynasty.
the Chiefs. I never historically hated them, but like
Right.
just the way
And
they.
then
This is the way they win that I hate.
yeah, well,
Like I didn't
this
mind the
year I'll
Patriots
agree with
because
you.
like they were dominant. Like they were just totally. They cheated though a little bit, but
Right, they
when they
did
weren't
cheat.
cheating, they were actually dominant. Like they were actually the best team to ever play, and it just doesn't. Oh, he's a
Yeah,
fan.
yeah, yeah. He's happy, and then he's gonna eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. Tasty.
Yeah,
You know, red dye
terrible.
is bad
Daddy
for you,
sweat.
Jax.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I honestly think this is a good look. I like this dynasty. I think this is the weakest Chiefs they've been,
Oh yeah.
and I do agree. Like they got some lucks, their luck a lot by the refs their way. But with all that being said, I still think Mahomes and Kelsey, that dynamic is something like you're watching greatness. You're watching history right now.
Yeah, Mahomes definitely has the
And
X factor that other QBs have had in the past, like Brady,
yeah,
Joe Montana, John Elway. You know,
hmm
all the greats had that same like ability just to change the game. Even
yeah,
even just like alone, not with other players being there either.
right. And to be honest, like with the injuries they had, and to only lose twice, well, really one time, they gave away the other ones. But to
Well, the
lose
Bills
one
beat
game
him
again,
once.
right? Yeah, the Bills did beat. That's what I'm saying. That's the one they
Yeah,
really lost. The Bills
the
game they
regular
lost.
season game, the Bills did.
Beat them, and they gave the Broncos a game. They just threw a bone to them.
Yeah,
But the Bills did beat them, and I honestly think like what you witnessed with remember he did a lot with less this year. On paper, they had a lot because the receiver, every receiver went down. Like every week was a new receiver. It was like a receiver by committee
only Worthy was there for the whole season, I
was
think.
a consistent one. Yeah, and a guy like him tend to like break down, especially during the season. Especially a guy like him.
Yep.
Them speedster guys, you just take their legs out, it's over.
Yeah, they have pull a hamstring and they're done for the season. It's over.
Yeah, so for him to be a consistent wide receiver is really good. So again, I'm happy. I'm great. Like I'm happy to see this dynasty go move forward and the potential of a three-peat the first time in the NFL. Like, come on, like we're gonna remember this.
Yeah.
We're gonna remember this is gonna be great in our lifetime. This is awesome. And but again, they still have to go through another juggernaut. These are the two best teams. These are the two legit best teams in the NFL.
Yeah, the Eagles were also looking kind of weak early in the season, and then they started
Yeah, true.
to get it together at the end of the season.
Yeah,
Well,
a
they
lot of
started to feed
infighting, a
Saquon,
lot
and
of
they're like, "Oh yeah, Saquon's the best runner back in the NFL. Why don't we just use him?"
right. Yeah,
And then they did.
and even with the distractions and the infighting, they still pulled it. They still made it this far.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
was kind
talent is
of
very
that was just
important,
because
man.
they weren't winning as much as they should have been. I think that's what the infighting
Right.
was, because winning fixes
Yeah,
everything. So
it does 100%.
yeah, yeah,
Winning does win
yeah.
it fix everything. 1,000%. And this is gonna be great. So let's get to it, man. Who you got?
Ooh.
I think
Hmm.
who you got and what do you think the score is gonna be?
Oh, that's a good question. Score too. Well, I'd
Yeah.
say it's gonna be in like the 40s. So.
Hmm.
I mean, I think Saquon's gonna put the Eagles over the top. I'm gonna go
You
48-45 Eagles.
ooh, that's spicy.
Yeah,
That's
it's gonna be
spicy.
like
That's
a
spicy.
100-point game almost.
Yeah. I think they have to get the nerves out first, both teams. I think it's gonna. I think the game's gonna pick up in the end of the second quarter into the third. I got I got 30-27. I think it's not gonna be as high as you think. I got 30-27 Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
I got
Yeah, but we
30-27
both have
Chiefs.
3-point games.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game. It could be a weird score too, like a 4-point game or a 5-point game.
Yeah, it could
But
be, dude. Like,
I definitely got the Chiefs +2.
I'm just going opposite. Chiefs will probably win because it's
Nah, I
inevitable.
see. I think the Eagles. Cause again, I'm biased. I don't hate the Eagles
I mean, I
as a
understand you
franchise.
can't pick the Eagles for anything. It's
Right, I
it's
can't pick
okay.
the Eagles,
I
but
can't
I
pick the
honestly
Patriots
think
for
the
anything
Eagles.
either. So or the Bills.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I do think the Eagles probably will win this game. To be honest with you.
I think they just have Saquon's just so good. Like
Yeah,
when
that's
you
the
run
X
the
factor
ball
for
like
me.
he does, you can't
Mhm.
lose. There's no losing in that kind of game.
Yeah,
It's proven
but
over and
again,
over again.
for every Saquon, you still got a Patrick. You have a
Yeah.
Mahomes.
And I think the Eagles defense
Oh,
is a bit better than the Chiefs anyway.
I agree. I think
Yeah.
they're kind of weak on the corners though. You could throw the ball on them.
Yeah, it's
You could
true.
definitely throw the
That's
ball
why
on
it's going to
them.
be so high scoring though because they're going to be able
Yeah,
to score on them, but the Eagles can also score like obviously crazy.
yeah,
They
that's
just
the
proved
thing.
it
Like,
on the Commanders.
yeah, but the good thing is that what I like, you see, the one thing about the Chiefs, they have experience against quarterbacks like Jalen Hurts, with Lamar Jackson and Jalen and Josh Allen. You know what I mean? And even to a lesser extent, CJ Stroud. Lesser extent, he's not really a mobile quarterback like that, but he can make plays off his foot.
Yeah.
But I think that experience alone, because of what will benefit them, they see these guys all the time, so they know how to play against them. Those games tend to be high scoring anyway. But I would rather still let Jalen Hurts beat me than Saquon.
Yeah, because Saquon's going to beat you no
Mm.
matter what, I think.
We'll beat you no matter what. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be as great as Chris Jones is. He's not gonna play every down.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, it'd be hard.
Yeah, he'll be out of breath. But
Yeah, he's gonna get tired.
I yeah, give me the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win. Although it wouldn't surprise me if the Eagles also did win as well. I
Yeah,
think
Eagles
the
can
Eagles are
pull it
better.
off. They could pull it off.
He's not trying to hear that. He's like, no, he
He's
wants the
like
Chiefs. You want the
touchdown,
Chiefs, right?
yeah.
Touchdown. There it is.
There it is.
Touchdown.
I totally understands it's touchdown, nothing else.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't even understand football. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. He's doing a
Oh, he's
touchdown.
like, let me spike this iPad right here. Just
Touchdown. He can't even
uh,
say it, but he knows what it means.
he knows what it means. He's like, I got
Yeah.
you. It's in my
hmm
genes.
Yeah, man. But it's gonna be a great game, great Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar's performing. I can't wait to see that. It's gonna be
Hopefully he
great, man. I
does
think
not
it's
like
gonna be.
us. I hope he does not like us.
Ah,
It's gonna be a
that's
banger.
that's
I
yo. If
love
he
that
does
song.
that, that's gangster, bro. That'll be so
Although
gangster of him.
although there is that lawsuit against him for it,
Yeah,
but
so I was just
the
about to
Drake
bring that up.
lawsuit,
Drake
yeah.
might. Yeah, Drake's
It's
gonna sue.
insane. It's insane. It's insane. I don't even
Yeah,
like. I don't know. It's just
that's.
a song, man.
I don't want to get us canceled already on our first night of Discord, but that was the more. That's like the most Jewish thing he ever did. I swear to God.
Jeez.
that
All right,
was
man.
that was his Jew side that did that.
Yeah, it's a
So
song.
that's what happened.
It's funny, man. If I'm
It's
Kendrick,
funny,
I'm
like
just
again.
like, you know what? This is a joke, dude. Come on, like, just relax.
Yeah,
Like, chill
yeah.
out.
I
You guys
don't
talk
get it.
about me and make fun of me, I guess. Like, whatever.
Exactly. You want to get into some quick baseball talk before we get out of here? Because I really want to know what's your thoughts on Pete Alonso, man.
Oh yeah, we can do quick baseball talk. Yeah,
Because the Mets,
baseball
I'm
talk.
worried about the Mets, man. I'm really worried about the Mets because the Dodgers are just front. They just loaded up, man. It's to the point where I'm starting to bitch about it. Like this is not fair.
Yeah,
And this is a guy who like wants the Mets to spend everything.
yeah. But even did you see the at the Amazing Day the Steve Cohen
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah.
the comments about
He's
Alonso. He's
frustrated.
like really
Yeah.
frustrated by it. Yeah,
hmm
I think that's a
I,
universal opinion that like Scott Boras is ruining baseball.
yeah, he's done
Yeah.
a terrible job. He's because he had it was a 7 year deal. I know David Stearns didn't give it to him, but he had a
Well, he
seven
was
year deal
offered
with
it like last year or something.
it was last year, beginning of the season, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Because David Stearns came during the he you sure it wasn't 2 years ago that deal wasn't offered to him?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago, I think. I'm gonna look it up here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, he declined the 3-year offer, but what was the first one? Ugh.
It was a long term deal for 100 I want to say 150.
Yeah, it was like 5 years, something like 5 years, like 142 mil or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know. I don't know how to. I know.
Yeah, but
Recently, he rejected like a 3-year deal with
a
like
3-year
opt
deal,
outs
yeah.
and stuff, similar to what what's his face got in Arizona, Jordan Montgomery, I think.
Montgomery, yeah,
Like the
Montgomery.
3-year with like opt outs after each year.
That was no, that was Pete's offer to the Mets.
Yeah, yeah, I
The
know. That's what
Mets
the
was,
counter was, I think. But the Mets were like,
yeah,
"Here's 3 years, 70 million," and he's like, "No, here's
right.
3 years with opt outs." Like similar to Jordan Montgomery's deal you got with the Diamondbacks. But
Yeah, I would have. Look, man. What I'll do is up the money to like 3 years, 100 million, and then you can opt out after like year two.
yeah, but they don't want to overpay him. I guess Stearns doesn't want to
Look,
overpay.
I mean,
But if some other team will give him
I
that money, then let him take the other team's
let
money.
him
I
take
mean,
it. Let
that's.
him
But
take.
the
Look,
thing
at the
is,
end
I
of the
don't think
day,
there's any other team that's serious about giving him that much money, and
I
it's
agree.
correctly so. But I mean, I guess I heard
hmm
Toronto was kind of in, but
Toronto's the only thing I'm hearing right now. Toronto's willing
yeah,
to give him the money.
but that could be a Boris runaround as well. Just like to
True.
oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Toronto's interested. They're going to sign soon. It's like, yeah,
Yep.
but is it actually
I would
smoke
rather.
or is it just it's just like a
And
smoke
if he,
signal?
and if he goes there, fine. And then like they just signed Santander, so like, what sense does that make to bring Pete in?
I mean,
Where's he
I
gonna
think
play?
he'd be DH.
But is Santander gonna be their DH?
I'm not sure.
Because they
He
have
could play
Vladdy at
outfield. He could play
first.
outfield.
I don't
Santander could
know.
play
I mean,
outfield. He could play left
he
field or
could. Yeah.
right field.
Yeah.
He's a corner
I
outfielder.
don't know.
So it doesn't make
It's gonna
sense
be
for
weird.
Toronto to bring him in, really. I mean, it would be like
It
it's always
doesn't.
nice to have extra bats, but they have
Yeah.
Guerrero at first, and they have Santander to DH, or they also have
Mm.
other guys too. So
The the way the way I look at it is like I think they're pretty much done. The Mets are they wash their hands off of Pete. Personally I don't think it's not Cohen. I think David Stearns don't want him back. I think and look, David Stearns is a business. I mean, not a business, but he's an analytical kind of guy. And I'm not, and I think he's right. I think the fact that Pete's on a decline anyway. He is on a decline. He's gonna be what Martinez is, what he was for us. He's just a legit DH. That's where Pete is going. His trajectory is going.
yeah,
Even his power numbers went
because
down. So
his defense isn't amazing, but it's not like
no, it's not the
terrible
worst. He
either.
can play. He's
Yeah,
tried. He makes efforts. He's definitely a decent first baseman.
yeah, he's
But as a
okay. Like he's just okay.
yeah,
I wouldn't say he's like great.
yeah,
I
no, me neither. But I think my thing is the only reason the reason why you can't bring him. He's gonna decline power wise. He's literally and he goes through long slumps.
Yeah, he's very
And
streaky, which is typical of like a player like that.
power guy. Yeah, and he's the people know how to pitch to him.
Yeah,
But
it's
with
not that
all that
hard.
yeah, but with all that being said, what is the other options? You have to have a power bat behind Juan Soto. That's why I would just bring him
I
back
mean, they're
on
gonna
a. I mean, I
promote
was
from within. I think I heard something
yeah,
about Acuna Jr.
I don't
being playing a big role this season. So
yeah, but is he gonna give you 30 home runs?
he might. I don't know. The
I
guy's
don't.
definitely good.
No, I think
Acuna's
he's good.
brother is definitely
I'm
really good. So
I'll hold on to him for sure. He's not. I'm not including him in any deal. But
yeah, yeah,
I don't know. I know Vientos and Beatty are gonna be alternating first base. I get that, Ed, but man, you
yeah.
need
I don't
this.
like it for the
I look
power,
at it like
but
I look at it like this. I know Pete again, given what Pete struggles is, I get all that. He's still a threat. You know what I mean? Especially in the playoffs. Here's the thing. I would rather have Pete in the playoffs than Aaron Judge. Am I being controversial right now by saying that?
no, I don't think so. Because Judge is terrible in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah, he's
And Pete
awful.
Right. So that's why I would reward Pete just by his playoff performance alone. And it's still a threat behind Juan Soto. Because outside of Lindor and outside of Soto, nobody on that lineup
I mean,
scares me. I'm being
I
honest.
think Alvarez could be a threat, but
I think
if he
so
can
too,
put it
but you
together
gotta
more, he could definitely
yeah,
be a threat.
he's
He's a
still
power threat.
but he's still a baby. You know what I mean? He's still a
Yeah,
baby.
he's still quite
He's
young, but
young. Yeah. But again, I hope so. I hope he take that leap. I know last year was barred by injuries.
yeah,
I'm hopeful he could make that leap.
Yeah,
I think he
Pete's
has the potential for
outs
sure.
above average is -6, which is bad on
Yeah,
defense. So, and he's for
yeah.
career he's -17. Only 2 seasons of positive.
Yeah.
2023 he was
Oh,
0. So that's like basically right in the middle,
even. Just
neutral.
broke even,
Yeah,
right?
neutral.
Yeah, he
One
broke
in
even.
2021 he was above. He was 3, which is pretty good. +3.
Yeah. I just worry about like who I feel like you have to get something behind Soto just to
I
be
think we just need
you
players to
can't
step up at this point because I don't know if they're gonna make any more moves in terms of like power bats. I
yeah,
know pitching's still gonna be a thing they're gonna go after, but
I do like what they did with the reliever AJ Minter. I
yeah,
like
I
him a
like that
lot.
signing. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
He's a dude.
Yeah, he's a beast. And I mean you can never have enough relievers. You get another reliever. I think they're done with the starting rotation pitching wise, I guess. I think
Yeah,
they're
we already
done.
have like 6 or 7 guys.
Yeah.
It's quite an
Um
interesting lineup they put together, but you
yeah,
never
but
know. And
you never know. And David
The Mets
Stearns,
pitching staff has proven that they can turn guys around. So
yeah,
I
and
mean, just look at
I
Severino,
mean,
right? Like he just got
and
the biggest
or
contract in Oakland history.
And Manaya as well. Was it Mania?
Yeah, Manaya, he
The
just signed
Samoan.
for us. They kept
Yeah,
him.
so like, and remember he was like pretty much a legit journeyman pitcher. Now look at him.
Yeah, he's
So
with us for 3 years. So
yeah, and he fits very well, and he's like a good locker room guy too, man.
oh yeah,
So I don't know. I think there's always a trade, but I'm not making no trade for Vladdy at all, knowing damn well he's gonna be a free agent next year. You can just get him next year.
yeah. Just give him next year. If anything, this year we don't have Pete and we don't have Vladdy, but then next year we could get Vladdy, and then boom, we're good.
Yeah, well, let's hope. I mean, let's hope Vladdy doesn't. Let's hope Vladdy price ain't too high neither.
Well,
Like he's giving me fucking. He should be more 200 mil, but something's telling me he's gonna ask for 4.
oh yeah, he's probably gonna sign Boris as his agent.
Oh my god. Yeah, that it's gonna be ridiculous if he signs for 4. I think 250 might be my highest for him, and I don't think he deserves that.
Yeah, not for a
But
first baseman.
he's
It's just
no, but he's 20, what, 25 going into 26. I think he's still young.
and he has
So
best season
and
since 2021. This season, he was like almost matching that 2021 season that
yeah,
made him put him on the map. So
yeah, he's really good. He's really good. I look, he's a legit superstar for sure. And then he's more. I think he's a better fit than Pete behind Juan.
right.
But we're talking next year shit. We're not talking this year. You know what I mean? And this year, I'm honestly worried about the Mets. Like, I'm glad we have Juan Soto. I'm glad we patchwork the pitching rotation. I give him that. I'm optimistic about the relieving, but the bats are scaring me right now, man. I'm really
I
worried
think
'cause I
we
really
just need
thought it
guys
was
to
gonna be.
step up. That's what we're counting on. We're counting on
Yeah,
the young
that's a
guys
lot to ask for.
yeah, but it could happen. I mean,
No, it could definitely happen, and we expect Vientos to make that extra leap, and he just made a leap now.
yeah.
So like, I don't know. That's a lot to ask. A lot look for us to really a lot of chips have to fall in our way for this to work out, and
It's all right.
I'm cautiously
Not
optimistic.
this year, then next year for sure.
Bro, you know us New Yorkers, we ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Like, I think if it's not this year,
we
next year for sure.
we we signed Soto for a 10-year deal. We would expect 10 rings, bro. You know how Mets
15-year
fans are,
deal.
bro.
What are you talking about? 10
You
years.
see,
15.
we
15
we should at
rings.
least listen. If he gives us 5 rings, that's a Christmas miracle in my book.
Yeah, if he gives us 2 rings, I'll be happy. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. I just want to go to one Mets parade, man.
me too.
But
I just want to
yeah,
see
but
one of my teams win in the playoffs.
yeah, I've
Win the
been
Super
to
Bowl because I
yeah,
know the Jets are doing shit. So
yeah. I've been to the Giants one. I've been to both of the Giants ones in the 2000s, the parades. I mean, I've been to the Yankee ones.
yeah,
Um, the Knicks and the Mets are the only two holdouts, man. And the Jets. I'm sorry, the Jets.
yeah. Well, we know the Jets are cursed, so
It's gonna probably be a while, huh?
yeah, it really is. I don't have a lot of hope there. It's dark.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, man. I'm happy that the Mets are actually making. We got Soto, but me, I'm just greedy, and I see what the Dodgers are doing. I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
man, we got.
we should really
You know
do
what I
what
mean?
they do.
Yeah, like, but again, I think this is gonna come out wrong, and I don't mean this in a. It's obviously like Los Angeles to Japan or Korea is a closer thing. You have Shohei Ohtani, who's a good recruiter. You have Yamamoto. Those guys, all those guys that's coming from those areas are gonna come. They're gonna gravitate to the Dodgers. I get it.
Because there's
You know what I
players
mean?
of the same from the same place. So yeah,
Yeah. So
it's like
it's like you're making.
it's like Dominican players. Like they all go to the same team. They all want to be on the same team.
Yeah, they're all gonna
Puerto
play with each other.
Ricans all want to
So
be the same team. It's like
yeah, it just seems, and then like the way their contracts is just the way they do their formats with the contracts with the Dodgers is just weird.
I mean, it's not illegal though. That's the thing. People keep saying
No,
it's
it's
illegal,
not.
but it's not. It's been in
It's
baseball
oh,
forever. Look at Bobby Bonilla.
yeah,
Like we're still paying that dude.
hell yeah. Look,
Yeah,
if it's part of the game, then I'm not mad at them playing the game.
yeah. They're just playing the game
I mean,
smart. And
I'm just mad at the fact that they're playing. I'm not mad at the contracts or anything like that. I'm just mad at like the damn. They just automatically just go to the fucking Dodgers.
and more
Like
importantly, they built like a winning culture. So they,
that's
like
true.
the winning
I
culture
mean,
is
like
what's drawing players to go there in the first place. It's not about the money. It's
yeah,
about the winning.
the
Because
culture.
deferrals do not
Yeah,
help players at all. You lose money on
no, it doesn't.
inflation easy. Like
hmm
inflation's
My
as high
thing
as it's
is
ever
like,
been, and they're just like, yeah, it's fine. I'll take a deferred
yeah, I
deal.
really, yeah. My thing is, I thought with Soto coming off and to the Mets, I thought it'd be like a domino effect. Like hell yeah, I want to play with this guy.
I
You know
thought
what I
so
mean?
too,
And it,
but apparently the Dodgers have more of a winning culture than we do. Still have to work on that.
yeah, yeah. Well, Soto's a step in the right direction. I just think, look, I'm hopeful that our baby Mets will get it done, like Acuna, Mauricio, Vientos,
Yeah, that's what we have to
Alvarez.
hope for, basically, because those are the
Yeah,
guys we're going to be depending on to
yeah,
replace the talent that we lost. Well, the one talent that we lost.
yeah.
And we
So
need
I'm
Lindor to
hopeful.
be good again, 30-30 guy.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask for Lindor.
We
Like
need
that's just
Nimmo
like
to be
you.
good. We need him to, return to old Nimmo where he gets on
Yeah,
base
I mean he did pick
crazy.
it up in late in the second half, but
I don't
yeah, I
like
agree
I
with
don't
you.
like
Limo had
power Nimmo is not my favorite Nimmo, to be
no, I
honest.
don't like power Nemo neither. I like
On base
my
Nimmo is better.
on base Nemo, yeah. Hit for average Nemo, yeah.
Yeah.
And we need to fucking package Jeff McNeil and send him somewhere.
I mean, I thought, yeah, I don't know, but the thing is, no one's gonna take that contract with how bad he's been playing.
Yeah. I
No
would
one's gonna
front
take
load it
it.
though. Like I'll yeah. I mean, and then like Marte, he would have been a good trade chip. But
Yeah, I
now
think
I don't want to
Marte's
let
still useful as like a fourth outfielder
no,
because
that's what I'm saying. Like I
we
would
have
have been
Jose Siri
I,
now, so forgot
yeah,
about
I agree
him.
with you. I think Marte's gonna be our DH. I think he's gonna be just our DH now.
Yeah,
Um,
or at least put him. He'll be in the outfield every so often. Just rotate
yeah,
him with
no,
the
I would
corner
do.
guys.
Yeah, I was saying let Marte go because he's a piece. Like trade him again. I with the hope that Pete was coming back, so it made him and McNeil trade chips into something into like
Yeah,
maybe a pitcher or reliever. But now like I can't let Marte go for
I
nothing.
mean he's still a
He's
pretty good
valuable to
hitter.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's great. Like I just don't see him as an everyday fielder.
no, and plus it'll be better for his health too.
Yeah, I
Because
think him be
he's always
coming off the
hurt. The
gate.
guy is hurt like every
hmm
other week. Feels like.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just think I'd rather him as a DH. Like, I don't see him going anywhere right now. Like I need him. I gotta have like I need that guy on my team. You know what I mean? So and then I think him and Soto got a good relationship anyway. So you want to fuck that up?
Yeah, I think they're both from the same place, probably.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah,
I believe they're both Dominican.
yeah. Well, so any final thoughts before we wrap this shit up? Nice to talk for a long time.
Yeah, I think it's been well over an hour.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I don't have any more thoughts. Let's
All
go
right, man.
Eagles.
Let's go, cheese, baby.
Yeah, we're on opposite sides.
Yeah. Good luck to you. Pizza bet, Garrett.
Hmm.
But anyway, tune in again next week. This was our first try on Discord, kind of see how it goes. Keep liking, keep subscribing, and if you like what you see, share it, man.
Yep.
Spread the word.
Spread the word.
All right, beautiful people. I'm your host, John. That's my brother from another, Mr. GPS himself. We out.